After thinking about this Oscar Pistorius case, I've been able to come up with a workable understanding of his motives. And I think it goes way back from childhood. Now, being born with this disability, he's always been struggling to be appreciated and to be recognized and to think that he's whole and normal. And when he sued to go into the or challenged to go into the Olympics, I found that they should have just tell the guy no. But we live in an age now where people are so soft and worried about stuff and so forth that they allowed him to compete. But basically, they should have never allowed somebody that isn't whole to run in the race. I mean, there's nothing to be ashamed about being disabled. You have life and be content with it. He has gold medals from the Paralympics, and even in the Paralympics, he's kind of in between there. He doesn't have the profound disability as others who might be in the disability category. So he won the goals. However, with his girlfriend here now, she compared to him. She's ways and miles ahead of this guy. She's pretty. She's just about to break into a career. She hadn't to sue for that. She's naturally gifted. Plus, she's a scholar. She's an attorney or past the law school studies and so forth. And so when he compares himself to her, he basically finds that she is so far superior that he can't take that. And all his best efforts, he could never compete with her because I don't think he's kind of intellectual. And so he begins to worry whether she's going to leave him and whether somebody else is going to get what he really, really wanted. I think that's basically it. Perhaps his jealousy and his fits of rage probably are primarily the reasons why she probably was considering quitting and giving him, getting rid of him. I think that's it. She was going to get rid of him soon. And so he tried to set up this pretext about the ladder out to the window and he thinks it's a burglar and all this kind of stuff. And as I said, the fourth shot, she was hit in the head. Now, the question also is whether he was on his prosthesis or whether he was on his knuckles. If he were on his knuckles, he'd be shooting lower. If he in a prosthesis, he'd be shooting a little higher. But after he shot her up, and she's kind of on her knees or crumbling, then he was able to get to the head to, finish her off, albeit shooting through the door. And basically, as I said before, when he shot the first time, well, he knew she was in there, but let me say he just suspected it was a bandit. I mean, in the first shot, she's going to cry out. And when she hears him coming and she knows he has the gun, she's worried and she's telling him don't shoot, no, whatever, and so on, in the low terms. But when you look at him how he's behaving in court, hand over head, hunched down, I mean, it's not a matter of he's being victimized by such. He's just an idiot. It's not to say that they trump up some charges against him and he feels like the whole world is collapsing on him. I mean, he has the goodwill of South Africa, the world. I mean, albeit he was able to run in the Olympics and he won all these Paralympic games. I mean, people appreciate him for his efforts, though they don't know him personally to be a chicken and some little weirdo. And you see, my theory that when people are profoundly handicapped in one form or another, if they are profoundly handicapped in the mind, they won't be able to be physically and dexterous and skilled in the physical realm, sociological realm, and even getting along with God. Oh boy, well, if they don't believe in God and have that strong spiritual contact, then maybe they're going to be handicapped in the intellect, the physical, and the social. But here he is let me say, handicapped profoundly in feet. He had to cut it off and put it in the run in this iron thing and so forth. And whatever conditions led to that, there was an equal diminishing of the other capacities, the mental, the social, and the spiritual. Now, he's shooting the gun in a bar, in the restaurant. I mean, there was no need for it. He's just an idiot. I have a gun, you heard me shoot it off in the place. Supposing the bullet had ricocheted and killed somebody. People like him shouldn't even have a gun. Because, I guess in South Africa there's a lot of break-ins and so forth, burglary, but I mean, look what he has done. He has deprived South Africa of a profound talent. Beautiful lady doing wonderful modeling and cover stories, and one day when she's through with that, she would have gone and whip out our law stuff and start, you know, the legal career. And he doesn't have nothing. I mean, after the Olympics, that's it. I don't know if he has an education basically, and whether he would have had another career. But there he goes. So now he's hearing the evidence presented. Now he's breaking down and going on. I mean, this is what he created. It's not to say that they're blaming him with it and he doesn't know about it. And when they start to let go in the evidence, it's kind of like, whoa, this is so much. I'm not Hercules. I can't take this. But he set up the whole situation, and so I think that they're going to find him guilty and give him 50 years in jail. 15 and 25, 40 years in jail. That's the end of him.